Let me get 5 points. I like chips. So who had the chicken wings? I'm definitely gonna vote.
Between spots,
I'm playing.
Andre D. Thompson.
Yo.
Oh shit. What's good?
Oh, what?
What up, brother?
Bro, this is it, bro. We did it. We are in the future.
Yeah. Let me be fake professional, right?
Okay.
What up, boom, it's the show. Wow. This is Andre D. Thompson and Mikey Mayes.
Oh shit.
What up, Mike? Obviously terrible introduction, but you have been given worse, no?
I feel like, man, all that shit just whatever, man. We're here. Like they thought.
Come on, bro. What's the worst introduction you have ever been given in your comedy career thus far?
Bro, people have called me Mikey Myers. People have forgot my name. People have said one time I got introduced as give it up to this. Give it up for this brother. That's how it was. And you know what made it worse is when people are trying to be cool with you. So like he was the promoter and he was trying to be cool, man. Like he was trying to be super cool. Yeah, man, I understand. We this and that and blah blah blah. We the same, right? And then he was just like, "Yo, give it up for this brother." And I was like, "Cool, that's word, man." Like
what a dick.
It makes you learn though, bro. It makes you learn that you have to make people remember you, bro. You know?
That's true.
Yeah, it's like
so.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, continue. What you was about to say?
Nah, I was about to say, man, like it's weird when you realize like how much you have to like kind of just know who you are as a person, man. Like to really go anywhere in life, bro. It's dope.
Very true. What brought that on? Like what was the thing that set you on? Yo, I need to know who I am. Wow, was that a correct sentence?
Yeah, no, that was like so
I felt like something was shaky. I don't know where it got shaky, but I felt like I was on the bridge and then one of the boards cracked.
Yeah, that's what happened. It was like
that's what it felt
you were on the train, right? And then the train was just like, yo, fuck it. And
you know what it was? You ever been on a train that you thought was gonna be local and then that bitch went express?
Yeah.
And you gotta go 4 stops. That's what happened.
You know what's crazy though? It's like lucky for you.
Get my stop, dog.
Like lucky for you though, I'm like partially retarded, so I pick up.
Partially.
So I pick up on most of that shit. But not
partially is dope.
You know what, man? I'll tell you a story. Actually, this is the day I kind of realized it, man. Like, it's kind of a fucked up, like, but so I used to go to a group home, and we used to have like these people who would watch us, and they were called RAs. They were like resident advisors. So basically, like, we would all be like separated into like cottages, is what they call them. And there was like 4 of them. And each cottage had like house parents, and those are the ones who were basically there to make sure like you got everything that you needed and you didn't go, just things didn't get out of hand. They're your house parents. They took care of you, took you where you needed to go and shit like that. And one day we had this task. So every house has like a different responsibility, and we had the responsibility of cleaning down bottom, and that was basically like going in like cleaning like the stables where we kept like the cows and the horses and the sheep and the pigs and shit. And there's this kid named Vegas, right? And Vegas, like, Vegas was one of those dudes, man. Like, he was just a big dude. Like, he was huge, bro. Like, and I was already there. I was there longer than he was. So I was like, kind of not like the leader of my like shit, but like,
you were the OG.
Yeah.
You was the OG.
Yeah, man. And it was weird because like when he got there, I knew. Like as soon as he got there, I knew. I was like, all right.
If it was prison rules, he would have to fight you on arrival, right? To earn respect.
Yeah, like it was one of those things where it was like, all right, that's the dude, right? And like, and it was always there was always challenges. You know what I'm saying? Like ever since he got there,
Yeah.
like we would always be trying to check each other, right? But one day we got tasked with going down bottom to clean, right? And so we go down bottom to clean, and the way it was set up, we had this little tiny work truck. And it was like this little Chevy S10, right? So it was only one person could sit in the front, and all the rest of the boys had to sit in the back, right? And
Yeah.
we all finished cleaning. We were all dirty and shit. And I went and I sat in the front seat. And he comes over and he goes, "Hey man, you're in my seat." And I said, "Word." Well, this is where it goes down. Like it
Yeah.
was
That's fight
because
time.
it was one of those things where he knew and I knew I couldn't give that shit up. Like it wasn't gonna happen like that because of the way I am. I couldn't help make him feel stupid. I just couldn't do it, right? So I'd be like, "Look, dog, I can't get out of the seat, right?" And he was like, "Nah, dog, you got to get out of the seat, right?" And I was like, I just can't do it, man. Like I know you want it, but I can't give it to you because I'm already here and it's comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
stupid shit. Like I already know it's about to go down, and yet here I am still being fucking stupid. Like, you know? And I look, man, and we had like pulled sprinkler heads out of the ground, man, like because they were all broken. So we had them in the truck. And I down
Yeah.
and I saw it, man, and like, and then I look back and like he's still talking shit, and I like zoned out, bro. It was crazy because I was just like playing. It was like I was just having fun, man. And I don't know, I punked him. I went to get out, like I was pretending to get out of the seat, and then I sat back down like psych, right? And everybody started laughing in the back, and that's when he got pissed off, which is naturally. And next thing I know, I just started feeling like punches. I was
Oh
like,
shit.
"Oh shit, it's really going down, right?"
It's go
Yeah. And
time.
so
Yeah.
I scramble out of the car, right? But as soon as I scramble out of the car, I see the sprinkler head on the ground, and I pick up the sprinkler head, and I go to swing. I'm gonna catch this nigga, right? And I don't know how the fuck, for the life of me, this happened, but the dude who was driving RA, and he's one of the coolest dudes I've ever met, man. One of the he's a little
Yeah.
short dude, but he's buff, man. He was like known for being strong, but he was a good dude, man. Volunteer firefighter, all that shit, just like a good dude to look up to. And he was the one driving the truck. Now, from the time the punches got thrown to the time I picked up this pipe and went to catch this fucking dude, Kevin was in the front. Kevin was in front of him, and I caught Kevin instead, man. And I busted his whole face open, bro. And
God damn,
and I
Mikey.
never felt so. Nah,
Alive.
man. Like you don't understand, man. Like if it weren't for that place, man, I wouldn't be here today, bro. Like that place really saved my life, bro. Cause like you gotta understand, like I didn't know I was capable of doing that. That like like I understand the rules. I understood the rule. I always
Mm-hmm.
understood the rules, man. But like there's certain things like when you see it in front of you, bro, and you realize like, look, man, if you live your life this way, you're gonna get eaten, and you're gonna end up hurting people you don't want to hurt for things that don't even matter. And that's like, and
That's a
and
fact.
that's the
Yeah.
first time when I really saw it and really said, look, man, if you don't fucking figure this out, you're gonna die, man. And like that was like the first time it was like, wait, why don't you just have fun, man? Like just have fun. Like that was one thing that even this Vegas shit, bro, like even with it, like it was like, yo, man, like that was fun though, bro. Like that shit was kind of dope, man. Like cause I was in trouble forever, bro. Like after that, bro, like they like not and it look, we had level 0, which is it's kind of like an invisible alarm. Like you couldn't leave your room for anything. You couldn't go anywhere. And like the way the living room was set up, man, like there was an alarm in the living room. So like even if you stuck your hand out the door, the alarm would sound. So like there was no going anywhere. And, like sitting there with all that time to think about who I was, like just sitting there with me, man, my face all swollen and shit. The fact that the punches, like you ever see somebody and you're like, yo, that dude is probably gonna lace me, right? And then you end up scrapping with him. You're like, damn, this dude hits like a bitch. But at the same time, there's little dudes or there's like people who you'll never expect in your life, and then you catch it. And you catch them on a bad day and they fucking smoke you and you're like, damn, bro. Like, that's...
Yep. I've been on both sides
bro,
of those.
yeah, it's not...
I swear I had to have been somebody's story of, I thought he was going to hit me harder than that.
Right? Right?
At some point, if you fought enough, you're going to have a couple stupid ones in there.
It's one of those things, bro. Like, that's why all of my people who are like close to me, man, like I know for a fact, like when it's time to get busy, man, they get busy. Cause like you can't teach that kind of respect for life to people. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't understand, like when it's go time, it's time to go. But when we're chilling, man. Like, I was talking to my brother the other day, man, and we're just like, it's weird how, like, there's just certain shit, like, men need men to grow up, bro. We do. We need people to teach us how to behave in the world. But because all of us end up getting clipped somehow, whether it's we have to go off to try and find more money, or we fucking get locked up, or we get whatever, like, you know, whatever the circumstance is, man, because we go away, we don't have that teacher, you know? Yeah, so then we end up doing we end up learning the stupid ways, man. We have to learn however the fuck we learn, bro. And then we teach other kids to do the same shit that we got, you know?
Or like that is true. And then some people use
my phone is vibrating. Oh, hold on 1 second. Yeah. See, that's the one thing about technology. It's crazy, man. It's like these shits can do like 100 million things, but
also you on your phone and your phone was about to be on somebody else's.
That's fucking crazy, right? That's wild.
Your phone is like, yo, I got this. How many friends you want, nigga? I'll deliver. You'll never be
right. Right. But
this phone is crazy,
bro. It's the fucking.
Meanwhile, keeping up 2 conversations.
It's wild, bro. It's so fucking. That would never happen back in the day. That's the thing that people don't get, man. When people say like things like, "Oh shit, we're advanced and we're an advanced species and shit like that," we're not advanced. We just moved on to something different, man. Because like, everything you move on to.
Your phone blowing up right now, bro. Hello? Okay, I think Mikey may have answered that call that he was getting. I think that was the second call. You may have let the first one go. I think we resumed talking, and then the next one came in. So hopefully, you know, everything's okay over there. Hope it's nothing too serious. Hope it's a very chill situation. Then he'll come back on and he'll be like, haha, guess what funny stuff happened? And there'll be a big adult laughing tin. Yeah, I remember back in the days when you used to call things
can you hear me?
Kington for no reason. Oh shit.
Yo, that was the craziest thing.
Woo! Ain't give me no warning,
bro. I
okay.
don't know.
All right, so
no, I didn't do it like that. You were talking, right? But because I said, hey, once I exited the screen, just because the screen went off, it stopped doing it. I'm retarded when it comes to these things, man.
So you heard everything
Yeah,
I was saying?
I was like, yo, can you hear me? Yo. I was trying to answer you and everything.
You heard the Inkton
Bro,
shit?
I thought I was like, did he think
man,
I was like, did he
crazy.
think I died already?
I thought you I thought you got like a second phone call, right? And you was like, damn, it must be serious if this one's called with me twice. And then you answered it, and you was in a whole nother conversation, and you was like dealing with some shit. And I was like, over here, and I thought you couldn't hear nothing. And I was like, let me just keep the conversation going just in case you come back. And then we can resume. Because I'm like, yo, I hope he had a good call. I hope it's nothing too serious. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to be like, yo, fuck this whole shit, nigga. So I was trying to keep it going. Fill airspace, nigga. I was trying to be a disc.
I got you. Yeah, no,
so,
that would have been.
So yeah, I didn't think you heard any of that. I was about to go off on a whole tangent about nothing. You saved the people from some bullshit. Something was about to happen. I don't know
nah, that was literally me just
crazy.
trying to figure out how to operate my phone, man. That.
Wow. So you ever realize you getting old, nigga? Oh yeah, you what? 42 or something?
Oh man, I'm about to be 29, bro.
All right, nigga, same shit. Hear me out, right? Cause I'm 27 right now, right? And tell me this: when you hit 27, did the shit just be like what the fuck?
Yeah, man, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This shit got weird. It was.
You get what I mean by like,
yeah, it's like, wait, this is what we've been doing this whole time? Like,
somebody should have told me a little earlier, nigga. I wouldn't have been mad if you had told me a little earlier. Give me a little.
Yeah, but like, that's, bro.
But they didn't give me no. Shit just stopped being El Differente, nigga. Everything different.
Out of fucking.
This is the type of shit you gotta. Yo, you gotta give a nigga a class.
Right, but they don't, man. It's like they don't teach you how to wear the armor, bro. They just give you the armor and say, "Go ahead, man. Have fun."
Fucking armor? That's how you see it as? Armor? I see it as a bunch of just like 4 bags. I mean, like, you know, the thank you come again bags? 4 thank you come again plastic bags of just paper. Just an assortment of loose documents. And they're like, hey, fuck nugget. Do you want to not get raped every day through financial robbery that we can call tax, whatever the fuck? And then you got to dig through your papers for the rest of your damn life. That's what I see. I don't see no goddamn armor, nigga. I see a bunch.
You see the paper, man, because they want you to see the paper, but you also got to understand all they see is paper too, bro.
Yeah, but their paper's more fun. It come with bitches and like Ferraris and
that's not.
And
but you don't understand, man.
And shit. They're getting green paper. They're not getting
that shit's documents. Not. Look, man. Look, you gotta look. Okay, so you are whatever it is you want to be, right? So a lot of times people.
You sound like a Nas lyric just now.
Well, I'm saying, man, like a lot of people think, like, you gotta understand these people who have the Ferraris and shit like that. Their whole game is money. Their business is money. They don't know anything outside of money. The way we know comedy and we're learning about comedy is the same way they learn about money. Now, that sounds cool and shit like that, but when you think about it, when you get to a possessive level with whatever it is that you're passionate about, man, you don't give a fuck about anything else, man. So these are not human beings that you want to be, man. Like, you know, like,
why not?
Because
man?
who cares? Because if you can do some shit, you'll figure out a way to just do the shit, man. Like, think about it. Okay, so Jamaica.
I was figuring it out, nigga, and then some motherfucker in China or a person in the lab over here. Now I don't know what story to believe. Then they telling me Europe has some shit to do with it. I don't know who's fucking around, but somebody made some shit. Now everybody coughed, and now all of a sudden people not coughing as much, and now I don't got a fucking thing no more because they stopped it.
But that's the thing, man. That's the beauty of it, man. It's not the fact that you don't. You see, you think it's the end of the world, but you gotta understand, if it's the end of.
I don't think it's the end of the world. When I say stopped it, I mean, like, you know, the same way you put movie on stop.
Oh yeah,
you resume.
You didn't know they had it like that, did you?
it's gonna be forever now. It's gonna not be forever now. It's gonna take a couple more months before, like,
Yeah, man. But
no,
think about in that couple months. Think about what else you can create, man. Think about what else.
You know what? You're right. You're right. Change your perspective. I changed my mind. This is all a
great
good
thing, bro.
Tell China, tell Europe, tell Donald Trump, the word of them, mama, and it's okay.
How you holding up though, bro?
I'm cool. Fuck them. You know what I mean? Donald used a bird. China used a bird. Europe, you're a bird. America, everybody's stupid. I don't know. I'm cool. Eventually, overall, things could be way worse. I don't have a horrible quarantine situation. My quarantine situation is quite el perfecto. I'm fine. I have good Wi-Fi. I have open space, lots of food. No apex predators. I'm doing really good. So when all things are considered, there's literally nobody in my house that can beat me up. I am safe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I can run faster. So if anybody gets angry, I outrun them. They can't catch me. I outrun everybody. So then I'm
see
fine. It's but other than that, I don't really like that the whole shit just slowed down. You know what I mean? Because momentum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit bubbling. You bounce. It's like you just fucking boop, getting just scooping. Just, you know what I mean? Dip, just bang, got another thing. Boom, getting and you just running. You just knocking fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just feel like a running back.
Yeah.
Like think of a play where you running yards. It's not that the game's over and it was fourth down already and that's the end of it and that's the Super Bowl is over. It's not that. It's early in the game, but you just had a hot ass run. You just want a touchdown because you earned this crazy. Look at the run you just did, but you got clipped or or some shit. Yeah, you got clipped, and then now you got to start over. But the momentum you had of that run has been slowed down. It hasn't dissipated.
It's just the next play. Yeah, man. It's just the next play, bro. That's it.
That exactly. Yes. Ha.
Yeah, it's just the next play. Everything like yesterday was yesterday. Like,
what?
What I'm saying is like, man, like when you're like, if you're a fucking if you're like a fucking superhero, man, it doesn't matter. You're gonna be a superhero tomorrow. You're gonna be a superhero the next day, dog. That shit's in your blood. It's not. It's not shit that just goes away. So who cares? You just do the shit again.
But wait, isn't that the whole theory of Logan?
I mean,
because he was Wolverine, but then as he aged, he started to slow down, and then the metal started to get heavier. And it took longer to heal, and he wasn't the same no more. So he started calling himself Logan. And that's when niggas started carrying a gun because he needed an additional help.
But you're missing the point of the story, man. The point of the story is that he got old. That's the point.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he died.
So all I'm saying, my point was that's the superhero that stopped supering.
But no, he didn't stop. Logan didn't stop, man. There's a difference. Logan was just like, it's cool. I did it. Like,
oh, you know what? I get it. It's because he was living at a faster pace, right? So since he was a superhero, for every one kill a mortal would get, Logan was
out here cleaning up, dog. Like the dude is like, I've seen it.
In
like,
Logan years.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, in Logan years, he's 150 years old.
So okay, there's this joke that they say. Yeah,
that makes sense.
That makes perfect sense. Man.
Okay,
that's.
Some of the
it's this old joke that they say in New Mexico a lot, man. There were these two cows. There was he was a big fucking bull, right? A big bull sitting on the prairie, and he was sitting there with his little calf, right? And the little calf goes Damn, Pop, look at all those cows sitting there in the prairie, man. Why don't we run down and fuck one of them? And yep, look, man.
What?
And then the bull looks at the sun and goes, the bull looks at the sun. Yeah.
Wow. What an Allen Iverson of a story. Cross me up with that.
But then, so then the bull goes, nah, son. We don't have to run. Why would we run down and fuck one of them when we can just walk down and fuck them all? You gotta live, man.
Y'all are some wild boys in New Mexico, bro. It's not normal. No. Yo, this interview is over. This podcast is done.
No,
son.
man.
What
I'm
are you
saying,
talking about? You are not about to make cow fucking with your nephew a life story thing.
No, look,
motivation.
Look, I know
and triumphant. No. Hey, Mike, you just said, hey, man, there's a popular story.
Yeah, man.
He said, there's two guys, a young man, no dad, whatever. They walk.
It's a joke, man. Like you gotta understand.
A bunch of cows. And little dude is like, yo, I'm about to run down there and clap me some beef cheeks or some shit because it's cows. And then the dad is like,
okay,
wait,
but here's the thing you gotta understand, man. You gotta understand, like,
that's how y'all govern.
Nah, look, you gotta. So when you hear it, man, you think, oh, it's this wild boy mentality, man, but it's really motivation for life, bro. It's not. You know what I'm saying? You gotta move from place to place, man. But you also gotta respect the place that you're moving to, man. Like, we're part of the world, man. So the world's gonna keep moving regardless. The world's always gonna keep moving. So you're gonna keep moving with the world.
Wait, brother. Can I ask you a question? In this now metaphor, is the world one big ass cow,
man.
you fucking? Or okay, so you're not separating continents as different cows.
No, you can break anything down into whatever cows you want.
I'm just trying to understand the New Mexico cow.
What I'm trying to say is, it's not what you say, it's what's understood. No, it's not what you say, it's what's understood, man. So here is about the cows being fucked, and you're gonna think, oh, this guy is a misogynist, this guy is a blah 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 blah, this guy's a...
Wait, Mikey, your first thought about cow fucking is that it's misogynist?
No, man, you're missing the point.
You think that's the problem people would have with the cows? Is that you're not treating them right? You don't let them vote?
Yeah, hey, look, man, I've seen some pretty cows, man. But nah, man, like, people never really take the time to like stop and see how dope their lives actually are, man, and that's why they're having such a hard time.
I understand what your freaky city is trying to say with this terrible cow fucking analogy. I do get the message. It's not that it's missing me, my brother. This is the problem. This is why you come from a place that thinks this is a friggin' analogy for motivation. It's because you think you would tell this story to a person and they will go, yeah, that makes perfect sense. And then you're like, any other answer besides that, you guys go, oh, this guy must not understand the cow fucking story. Let me tell you again. No, that's not the problem. The problem is that you need to fuck cows to have motivation in the morning.
Look, man. Look.
That's the problem. Not that if you take your time in life, you will achieve more. If you have patience and virtue and understanding and plan, be strategic. Don't just rush out the door and attack something. Take your time, learn, study, you pray, blah, blah, blah. I get the whole thing. Ain't nobody stupid. It's the cow fucking. Brother.
Well, because sometimes you also just got to go out and get some pussy, dog. Like, that's just.
Yeah, and by any means necessary, any moves necessary. Come on now, I had to do it, right? Come on, son. By any moves necessary, this
bruh,
was worth it for that.
bruh. I can't get, I, I can't give you
Oh,
that one
come on,
just
B.
because my heart
Why
won't let
not?
me give you that. Nah,
That's you a hater, son. I'm tired of
nah,
everybody
man.
be hating on me, B. I'm starting to see people holding back laughter, nigga. Like I
Nah,
witnessed
man.
it in the face. I seen it with my eyes, bro. And now you doing it? You a hater. You cow fucker. That's what I'm calling you from now on. Anytime I have a problem with you,
You know what's funny?
The first rumor I'm spreading, I already know what I'm using my Photoshop subscription for.
Is that like so? Cowfucker is like an insult where I'm from. It's like a funny thing to call people. Is it?
Ain't that a shocker in New Mexico? I know. Meth and cow fucking. Ain't that crazy that both things come from the same place? What a coinky dink. Meth and cow fucking. I'm gonna put that in the description somewhere if I can. They let me cuss.
I feel like meth came from somewhere else and then it just landed in New Mexico, and New Mexico was
where did it come from, bro?
China.
Meth came from China, so China sent meth to New Mexico.
China sent meth to New Mexico through the cell phones, and yeah.
So okay. So China sent meth through the cell phones. Did the companies know about this, or was this an inside job by like a small person such as
usually
Howe?
inside jobs are known about by bigger companies because they're
wow. So what company was behind this methamphetamine cellular phone
the cell phone
combination
companies
operation?
all
Which
of
one,
them, man. We
Name
all
names.
have cell phones.
Whoa, every company ships meth to New Mexico through China? Apple? Samsung? Nextel?
Nah, you know what I think it is though? I think what happened was man, so meth was invented by aliens, man. And yeah.
Alien technology. Now, did the aliens give the technology to China?
Well, I don't think the aliens gave it to them. I think China just happened to find the aliens, and they were like, "Yo,
China ran up
isn't
on
that
the
where like
aliens and stole methamphetamine and came back, and that's all China
bro,
wanted
man,
was
people
meth?
are hooked on what they're hooked on. If you don't think this shit is a drug, just look at what's happening, man. Look at what's happening to the world.
Wait a minute. So the deeper root of the issue is that China is secretly hooked on methamphetamines.
Look, if you can get the whole world hooked on a drug, man, then
the whole world is
secretly hooked on it, man. We can't get enough of it.
The aliens have been producing methamphetamines.
The aliens have been producing methamphetamines in our blood since we even got here, man. And when you introduce, isn't it funny? Like when you introduce people to drugs, how their system ends up becoming immune to it, and so they got to use more of it and more of it and more of it.
Let me ask you a question, my good brother. Right? Is the reason our blood is said to be blue when it's inside the body because it's the same color as methamphetamines that is blue?
I don't even know how to. Well,
you started this.
What? What? Nah.
And I don't think so. I think those things come from when you use drugs that have a very low therapeutic dose or window. Any drug that is within that range is very likely to harm you within first use or slight continuous use. Drugs such as heroin, methamphetamines, um, cocaine, very, slight aggressive use of a cocaine, you
You
may
know what's
develop
fucked
a
up too
hard
is like
habit
people who
and
do that shit,
really
they don't even
accepting.
understand that they do that shit. You know, that's the craziest thing. It's like,
Because the thing is, if you look at all categories of what can be classified as a drug, every single being within a first world country, blah 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 blah, even third world countries, have or are on or have used or is using or will use drugs. It's just that people have told you which drug to call bad drug and good drug. So now your doofy ass is sucking down Advils by the fucking bottle like it's Skittles. But if you even hear the word hemp, you might
yeah, bro, it's
run for
fucking
the
crazy,
hills.
man.
You're an idiot.
It's not,
You're
but
an idiot.
you gotta look, man. Sometimes it's just the game that people want to play. That's all it is. Like, if somebody wants to live life by the book, right, then they're gonna do what they perceive as living by the book. Whereas somebody who wants to break all the rules, they're gonna do what's perceived as breaking all the rules.
But here's the funny thing, dude. He has a book too, or
Yeah,
she has a
they
book
both
too.
are
Whoever's
playing
on either
by
side.
some kind of rule.
There's a book to either. There's a guide. Yeah, yeah.
So,
There's a
like,
thing. There's a way of
when
operation.
the big shit happens, when shit like this happens, the only real people who are out playing are the people who are a part of whatever the fuck the actual game is. Like, when you look at all the essential workers and shit like that, when it's like, if you're not an essential worker, you can't be outside, bro. Blah 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 blah. That right there segregates people. You know what I'm saying? And it shows you, like, all right, this is who's playing, this is who's sitting on the bench right now. You know?
In a sense, because people need all of those things, or at least 95% of the things that was, and not necessarily the quantity. Like, it could go down in management. People could, definitely consume less stuff, but it's not like those things are gonna be obsolete now. Like, they're gonna just easily forget about it. The coronavirus isn't the first virus the world went through before our generation,
Bro, look at
or
A.
at the previous. If you go as far as what's the
I
how
don't
old is a
know. I think
boomer?
they're what, the 60s? The kids that are born in the
The
60s or the 50s? I
60s.
think the boomers were, I don't know. I don't want to Google it.
Okay, so the boomers were the ones that came back after basically when America got all of their shit and it was just
I
so
got you.
litty time. It was party time. Basically, it was like, yo, everything lit. Basically, that's why they call it boomers. Everything was booming. Shit was just like, if you was a
Life was
white
good.
person in America, life was good. My nut nigga, life was lit. It was fire.
Yeah.
It was nothing but white people in the streets going, more fire, more fire, more fire. It was fucking dope, apparently. I don't know. Nigga,
I
did you ever
have
hear the
heard.
Beach Boys? That's how you know you're having a good time. Nigga, you name yourself after the place people go to have fun. Beach Boys fucking just kicking sand around, dying of skin cancer. They don't even care because life
But
is too fucking
that's
fun.
the thing, man. We can have that same kind of fun.
I know, because the sun don't burn us like that. We
You
can
see,
last
so
longer out there. Ain't that funny? The son don't like white people. What y'all? That's hey, that should let y'all know. I bet you if what if this happens, son? Like all race
Yeah,
tension from everybody go down, and then suddenly white people don't get as much
bro,
like sunburn.
that would be fucking weird.
I should shut up. You right.
No, that'd be weird.
Um. Oh yes, I had you had a couple things on your mind, correct?
Oh,
That you wanted to let off your let them. You wanted to let the
oh
people
yeah, man.
know
Look,
about it.
so this is the thing, man. I used to think a long time ago, like that even at the end of the world, man, people would find something to bitch about. And sure as shit, the end came damn near, and people were outside, bitch, bro. Like it's one of those things where you realize who you're made of, or who you are as a person. Like when shit like this, so it's
Yeah, who
something
you're made of
completely
is
wild.
something
Like,
wild. I'm made of my
bro, no,
mama
but
and
you're
my
made of
daddy.
more than that, bro. Like,
Uh,
yeah,
yes, I
yeah,
have
yeah.
atoms in my
But
body
you're made of
and
like
oxygen
all
and
the people who got
all
you
the
this
good
far,
things.
like who helped you see the things that you probably couldn't see before. Like, like even
Oh yeah, but now you're talking more so of my like you're talking more so of like my
yeah, bro. Like
spirit,
that.
my spirituality, or my body, because those are two separate beings, my
They're the
brother,
same
that I
thing,
bring as
man. Like
one
you
in
can't have
unity.
one without the other, man. That's where like it works. Like if you have a body, you're
Exactly.
in a cemetery. If you have a spirit, it's a ghost. You know what I'm saying? But if you have both,
I don't know what the fuck you just said, brother, because you put those two
exactly.
together, you
When
are
you're
a person.
when your spirit is aligned with your body, you are a whole person. When you remove the spirit from the body is dead, the spirit is a ghost. Do you see what I'm saying? So you need both
Yeah,
things. You need
I
the
got
spirit
you.
as well as you need your body. So you need that's why like when people think about like taking care of themselves, I don't understand why they would want to just like pay for it instead of just doing the work. You can't lie to you. You know, like
Yeah.
$20 isn't gonna fix the lie that you tell yourself every morning. You can just go out and work on you and figure out how to be the you that you want to be. And when doing that, it comes from a place of all the people you've learned from that inspired you because of all the lessons they taught you. That's how you learn how to be. So you see what I'm saying? So like when this
Yeah.
shit jumped off, bro, like I've seen so much wild shit. It was like living in like fucking a Resident Evil movie, bro. I was walking down the street one day and I saw this dude dead on the sidewalk across the street from the hospital, bro. Like it was like some kind of insane inside joke,
Wow.
bro. And the ambulance was coming, and a dude stood in front of the ambulance and was like, hey, he's over here. And the ambulance just kept driving past him. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I laughed a little bit when it happened because it's kind of hilarious. Like holy shit, this is how crazy the world has gotten to that this ambulance can't even pick this dude up because it's already full. Keep in mind, we're right across the street from the hospital. And then the ambulance who does come to pick this guy up, he comes and like I'm seeing him and he has this annoyed look on his face. Almost like like
Uh,
another fucking I'm
like
tired.
another
I just
one.
want my coffee. I just want to go home. Like you can tell he was just ready to clock out. Like he didn't give a fuck anymore. And the people surrounded him, there was a fucking dude doing a Instagram shit. Like, oh my god, shit's crazy, right? There's people, the fucking women crying, bro. Like it looked like a fucking movie scene, bro. And then and then they keep going, and
Oh,
then fucking the Walgreens man looks like a fucking nightclub, bro. Like a line to get into the nightclub. They had armed security at Walgreens.
yeah.
Shit got real, man. Like
Shit.
people always want to watch these zombie movies and shit like that and talk about how like, oh, yo, I wonder how I would have survived during the zombie. This is how you would, whatever you were doing during this
Ah,
time is how you would have made it out. Whatever.
wow. So I
That's
just
what
stayed in the
most people
crib
do.
pretty
That's
much.
caveman shit, bro. Why do you think cavemen stayed in the cave? Because they knew outside was dangerous. Those pictures on the wall and shit, those are warnings, dog. Like, this is,
So I did a
you know what I'm
caveman
saying?
style. I
And
did
for
an
me,
OG
man,
style.
this is like, you guys, you don't
Yeah.
understand, bro. This is another
Original
thing
young.
about you, and like I tell you and like Nico, man, like both of y'all, like, and Chris too. Chris, like, bro, like all of y'all don't understand. I grew up with hip hop. So I grew up listening to stories about your guys' neighborhood. I grew up listening to warriors that came from where you guys just live, man. Like 50 Cent, bro, you're from where he's from. You see what I'm saying? Like Chris is from Staten Island, bro. I was watching the Can It All Be So Simple, the Raekwon and Ghostface joint, right? And like you see these dudes just out in the peas,
Yeah.
middle of the night, all their homies in the background, just fucking getting him in his Snow Beach polo, bro, fucking just spitting his heart out, dog. And now he's one of the most iconic figures in the bro. Wu-Tang took over the world, man. And I got a homie that's from the same place they're from. I got a homie that's from the same place where 50 Cent is from. I got a homie who's from the same place Big L is from. Bro, and not only do I have a homie, y'all are all nice, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, just nice with it. Like, I had to travel here to get these stories, man. And when I came here, I thought it was going to be like, I was ready for the fight because the fight is what they took. Man, I bet Sean Price.
Nigga, ain't nobody
This
ever
is the
told you about the
coronavirus,
motherfucking
isn't what
coronavirus.
the coronavirus is just.
Because you say you was listening to hip hop that made you ready for the fight, so that you here now, you ready for the fight. Now, but what rapper, name the rapper, name the song, name the bar, say the bar. Where the nigga was like, coronavirus.
Fucking
The virus is coming.
the whole Jay-Z J Electronica shit, bro. Bro,
The whole
shit.
Jay-Z Electronica shit told you about the coronavirus in time to prepare you
nah, bro, you gotta
for
understand.
said coronavirus. Okay. Now let me look up when Jay Electronica
It dropped the same day
of
that the
coronavirus
coronavirus
warning
happened. It dropped Friday, March 13th, bro.
It came out the same day.
You gotta
the coronavirus.
look, man.
What a coincidence. Corona dropped and Jay Electronica and Jay-Z dropped. Jay-Z is the greatest man alive. That dude is the greatest man alive. He had a pretty much like Jay Electronica.
Yep.
That's a good drop date. A written testimony.
You did. You definitely did that.
Testimony.
Bro.
May 17th.
Friday the 13th, bro.
13th.
And
you listen to it that day, and from that day
no,
on,
you got to understand. You said name an example. That was
ready.
the example that let me know, okay, it's on now. But the warnings came. Bro, man, you got to, like, it's weird, man. Like, we've been given such a great fucking gift. And, like, we just, we wait. We gave it away for money, man. And be like, and people still give it away. That means some of us.
We gave it away for money. What are we giving it away?
Man, there's just like there's something in hip hop, man, that you can't really replicate, man. You can't recreate it, man. Like hip hop, that shit saves lives, bro. And like that's exactly what we gave away for money.
How did we give away hip hop?
There's a story, man, about a king, man, and he lived in this small little kingdom, right? And there was this well where everybody would get the water from. Then it supplied the whole kingdom with water. And one day, a witch came and she poisoned the well. And everybody drank the water, and they were all starting to, they started drinking the water, and they started to think a little bit differently. And they started to go, yo, what the fuck? Yo, this king is tripping, bro. Yo, he don't know what he's doing. Yo, we need to get rid of this king, right? And so the word got back because the king hadn't drank the water yet. The word got back to him. They're like, yo, man, these people are about to turn on you. Something's going on. I don't know what it is, but these people are crazy. And the king asked, hey, well, what happened? And he said, well, they all drank the water from the well. So he said, okay, well, bring me some of the water. And so they bring him some of the water, and he drinks the water. And every king. So, like, when it comes to rap, man, when it comes to hip-hop, there's certain lessons that you can only learn from people who have lived the life that you live, man. There's certain things that you can only appreciate from the teachers who look and sound like you, man, who have been through what you've been through, man. And when you start to realize that, like, those aren't things you take advantage of, those are more things that, like, those are things you take advantage of, but you don't take them for granted. You take them and you use them, and then you try and teach as many people as you can how to use those gifts. But when you let somebody poison the well, and then you don't figure out how to remedy it, shit gets lost, man. And we let somebody poison the well, and, like, shit got lost for a minute, and now it's starting to come back. And, like, art is one of those things you don't need anything to do it. It's art. It lives. It breathes. It's a spirit. Art is a spirit. Art doesn't have a body. Art finds its body, and then it creates whatever it's going to create, and that's what it is. Art is one of those things. Think about it. Your thoughts right now that you're having, as soon as you write it down, now it exists. It didn't exist before, and now it exists. You made that happen. That is art. Art is always there. You just need a vessel to put it in. So, like, when it comes to this new world, this new whatever it is that we're in, if you were listening to, like, if you were just listening to the art, man, if you were listening to the wind, man, like, it's as gay as it sounds, bro. Like, if you were just listening, you would have known, oh shit, something crazy is about to happen. And then when it happens, man, you got to just figure out who you want to be, man. And I know.
I can't. I'm sorry. I started laughing because you said, yo, it's like listening to the wind, as gay as that sounds. And I'm like, how is the wind gay? And then it made me think of what would gay wind be like? And the wind blow past you, and it like lightly graze just your dick. No other part of your body feel wind. Just your dick feel some wind. And it goes, see you later, buddy. And then it gets. If it don't do that, then the wind can't be gay.
That's fucking funny. Nah, man, but well, I mean, what music and shit have you been listening to throughout all of this?
Shit, I did listen to a whole lot of Jay Electronica, but apparently wrongly, nigga, because I didn't know about what he said to do in the coronavirus.
That shit, I'm telling you, that shit was like,
maybe since you know what, maybe it worked. Wait, maybe I got the message, but subconsciously, because guess what, my nigga, I'm healthy. So you see what I'm saying? Probably whatever message I was supposed to get that you got, I got it. But it like did other things as well as that, which is why I'm healthy today. So I'm here to say Jay Electronica album will cure you of your illness.
Is the
cure to coronavirus.
Exactly. And R.A. the Rugged Man, yo, I can't. And R.A. the Rugged Man, bro.
And who?
R.A. the motherfucking
R.E. the Rugged Man.
R as in Rocky, A as in Apple.
R.A. the motherfucking Rugged Man.
Oh, let's just talk about rap for a second. Okay, bro. R.A. the Rugged Man is a living fucking legend. Like, you gotta understand something. He's one of those dudes. He's like 50 years old, man, and he will never, ever, 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 ever get the better than Eminem, and he deserves it, bro. This dude is out here fucking, bro. You don't understand. He's retarded when it comes to
Respect
rap.
it. Cool.
The dude is retarded. Like, bro, this is
Can't even read.
this is one reason why, like, I can't wait to see what the next life is like. 'Cause I want to see what it would be like if Sean Price and R.A. the Rugged Man did a song. Like, bro, that shit is stupid. There's a song. Okay.
Wait, take your time now. Take your time. Shit, that's some.
You know what? Let me slow down.
Okay,
I'll
you
slow
know
down,
what,
man.
brother? You live your own life. I ain't saying.
Okay,
shit.
so when it comes, bro,
damn, he can rap that nice. Shit, he could go up against the Taliban with some bars if he could just motivate enough motherfuckers to just
you gotta
go
understand.
take him out. If he living like that,
oh, you don't
those are
understand,
jihad
man.
bars.
This dude says the shit.
Bars, bro. I don't want to if it do that to you, nigga. I got things to do. I'm trying to live. Fuck you mean? Get out of here. I'm gonna keep listening to this Young Thug, this Future.
But that shit's a trap. I'm telling you, man, that shit's a trap. Why do you think they call it a trap? It is a trap.
They do not live there anymore. Even when they were there, they didn't live there. They went there as their place of work. It was
you're not
more so a building you would clock in and out of.
That's the wrong trap, bro. That's the wrong trap.
Building. Pharmacists get to be inside of a protective Walgreens, and these trap gentlemen, as you speak of, have to suffer the dangers of an unstable or
but you're not, man. I'm telling you, because that's not what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, for example, JID, man. JID is another one that's just like a fucking monster, bro. The kid is a monster, right? Like, and you can tell.
Yes, he is.
He's a hood kid too, man. But like, it's not that. It's like there's certain people who can see the trap, who can see it, and there's okay. Have you heard of Schrodinger's cat? Schrodinger's cat, man. Have you heard of it?
Schrodinger's cat. You know what, brother?
Okay.
I'm never gonna hear it.
So so
for me
Schrodinger's cat, man. There was the scientist. Schrodinger's cat. There was the scientist, man.
Schrodinger's cat. Jesus, you got some name on him right there.
All right, but he did this experiment, okay? And the experiment was he was gonna put a cat in a box, and he was gonna put some food and some food that was like regular, and he's gonna close the box. Yeah.
Oh, I found it.
Yeah. Now,
cat. I could spell it, nigga.
The whole purpose of it was how do I prove that the cat is alive without opening the box? Like, how do you prove that the cat is dead or alive without opening the box? So the whole time, right? The whole time he's experimenting, and the end of the experiment, the answer to the experiment is that because you can't open the box, because opening the box means that you have to force the hand of fate. That means that you have to assume that the cat is both dead and alive. And because of that, those are two different paths that you can walk. Like the path of the cat might be dead in here, or the path of the cat might be alive in here. But you don't know for sure. Therefore, both realities exist. But the thing that people don't understand is that cat is a living, breathing thing. And so if the scientist never opens the box, then the cat is dead anyway. So it doesn't matter which way you go if it's a trap. You are already in the box. If you're in the box, where you got to find the box.
So is Young Thug
We're all in the box, man.
In the Schrodinger's cat box.
Some people see the box, some people
don't. We're
all
Schrodinger's cat. So now that you know that you're in Schrodinger's cat box,
Because
why
you're
do
not
you
in
stay
control of
inside
the
the
box.
cat box?
You don't know how to open the box. You're aware of you see the walls. Now now think about it. If you're a cat, if you're any
Ah,
kind of regular animal, right? Like if you don't have your own conscience, then that means, or not own conscience, but you don't have like a subconscious like we do, where you can do shit just because we feel like doing shit, and everything you do is out of necessity. That means that if you're in the box, your whole job is if the experiment is to know whether you're alive or dead, and you being the cat, your whole job is just to stay alive. You don't want to die in a box. So
shit.
then the experiment becomes how bad
Um.
do you want to stay
All
alive?
right.
Not
We're
how bad or if I'm alive or dead. It's how, and that's the difference, man. So
How do you want
when I'm
me
talking
to
about like
do? How does it feel? So Dingus cat locked in a box, nigga, never coming out.
you had
Don't
it, bro.
shit. I had it
That's
for a
what I'm
little
saying
bit
about
though.
like
Huh?
you have people.
Ah,
You have people
Joseph
like
Schrodinger, nigga.
like
You
Eminem,
album
Jay
coming
Z,
out.
Lil Wayne, like Mr. 5'9" is dope too. Jeezy, you have all these dudes who are so fucking
Schrodinger,
dope. Jeezy is dope, dog. Jeezy is.
SDC. I
Oh,
didn't say he wasn't. I was saying
I
my
got you.
man's
Who's that?
SDC is dope.
Wow,
Schrodinger
wow.
cat.
But nah, man. But you have to. Wow. But okay. But look,
I
the point
can't
is, you
believe you
have
fell
those
for it,
people, right?
present.
And you have them, and they're great. But you also have people like you have R.A. the Rugged Man.
Yes.
You have fucking like you have Locksmith. You have JID. You have people.
Yes.
You have a lot of kids coming up who are learning how to rap, who are just good, who want to be good at rap. You have the leader like Elzai, man. You have like the cool kids, the little brother, man. All these people who are. You have the other side of it too, man. And it's like when
Yep.
you only show one side of a
Yep.
spectrum,
Yep.
it it poisons the perception, and
Yep.
people don't see the beauty of what it is that we do, man. Like, and people like R.A. the Rugged Man, people who are just fucking monsters, who are just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm doing this because I'm fucking dope. And then you look at his protege, and you can tell this is a testament to how dope he is. Michael Jordan is the best basketball player in the world. My mom named me after him. He's the best basketball player in the world. So good that my mom named me after another fucking dude, another legend, right? I have to live up to that fucking guy. My name is Michael Jordan Mays. That's my full name, right?
Okay.
And you can tell that even though he's a great basketball player, you can tell the type of person he is because of the type of kids he raised. The kids he raised them to worship him and not to worship themselves, not to teach themselves, not to how to do things for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're the son of the greatest basketball player in the world, then how come your legacy isn't your own legacy? How legacy is upholding your father's, right? Whereas, watch,
Where
watch,
is
hold on.
that? How? Wait, where'd
And
you get that from?
the circle, man, in hip hop land, once you become like the OG, man, it's your job to reach back, man. It's your job to teach somebody. It's your job to help somebody. That's how we all get through, man. It's we all help, man. We all help each other, man. We all elevate each other. And RA, bro, that dude, not only is he a fucking wizard with it, he reached down, man, and he picked up Afro, bro, and he taught him the ways. And that dude is a fucking samurai, man. And then when the shit hit the fan, bro, when the world came toppling down, these motherfuckers came down from whatever the mountaintop was that they were sparring on and delivered a fucking just an exhibition of that shit. And when it comes to life, man, that's what it's supposed to be about. The life is supposed to be like, especially in times like this where people don't know what to do, they're gonna look for the people who do know what to do. That other shit doesn't matter, man.
You?
This fucking oh,
Right?
Young Thug, blah, blah, blah. That shit doesn't matter, man, because once
Mikey, my brother, I hope you know I was joking.
I'm sorry,
I
man, I
don't
get
think Young Thug is the world's greatest rapper. Okay, so you have to. It's been so long of quarantine, you do not remember how to say choke. I kid. Mikey,
they're acting.
are you there,
It's
Mikey?
okay to be terrified, like. Terrified, like being terrified isn't gonna get you through situations, man. Like it's okay to be scared. Everyone gets scared, man. But it's like what you do when you're scared. That's what helps you, man. That's what gets you through. What happens when shit hits the fan? Who are you when it gets crazy, man? Like you got to figure out who that person is, and that's how you keep moving forward. You know.
Absolutely, Mikey. I agree, and that is not sarcasm. I just done this character for too long, and I'm kind of stuck,
It
and it's
it
bad,
happens.
but it cannot leave. No,
Yeah, man.
let's. Do you have anything
I
to promote, my
I
friend,
worked on this.
Mikey?
I got a video on
Please
YouTube.
tell
It's
the
called
people.
Mikey Mayes, The Invisible People, man, and it's free. I don't want anything for it, man. I just want you guys to enjoy it and laugh and feel better about the world that we live in, man.
That is
The
Mikey
Invisible People.
Mayes,
It's on
the
YouTube.
invisible. Say that one more time, please. Mikey Mayes,
Yeah,
the
man, and you can
invisible
hit me
people
up, like hit me
on
up on
YouTube.
Instagram or on whatever or something. Just be up. I'm gonna be a person. Like just be a person. At Mup Nasty.
Instagram at Mup.
Yeah, and
Instagram
yeah,
at
man.
Mup
Or if you
Nasty. Yes.
see me out in the world.
Yes. And
I appreciate you,
I
bro.
appreciate you for doing the show, my friend. Yes.
It's all good, man.
I'd
It's
forgive
all
this
love here,
voice.
man.
Yes. Please. Okay. Thank you, people. This has been Between Spots with Andre D. Thompson and Mikey Mayes. And we wish you a good health.
I
And
appreciate you,
stay
bro.
safe now. Wear your
All
mask.
right, man.
Later.
Too hot. Too hot.